All right, welcome back. It is time now for Joy and Tom's playlist. I've been watching something, all right? Now, it's not entirely pleasant, but this particular show is very raw. It's eye-opening. It's MTV's 16 and Recovering. It's about teens and addiction. Watch the trailer, and we'll talk afterward.
On the way back from my class that I was teaching, I got a call. He overdosed, and he passed away this morning.
I will fight.
It's like continuous heartbreak.
I will fight for you.
Because these are our kids.
I always do until my...
I founded Recovery High School because I started seeing the face of my students change.
I will stay.
You're unsafe right now. You can't stay in school, so I need to make sure that I'm creating safety with your mom. And I know you're not in the right frame of mind, but I need you to listen to me.
We'll make it to the
These children, in their worst day, come here. That doesn't happen in regular schools. They just disappear.
I'm grateful I'm still breathing because there are times when I have stopped.
Even when I'm down on my last breath.
I'm grateful people love me because I don't think I deserve it. And I'm grateful for Michelle because she's kept me alive.
Sobriety dates?
7 months.
7 months. Nice job, Jerry.
I would like to present to you the graduating class of North Shore Recovery.
It's addiction, and addiction is hard.
Okay, like I said, it's not particularly pleasant, but it's important watching. I think I just ran across this. It debuted last week.
Yeah.
Now, in my opinion, the most intriguing part of this docuseries is the woman who actually started the school, Michelle Lipinski. She started this North Shore Recovery. It's in Beverly, Massachusetts, and it's been around since 2006. Okay, so the school has been there for a while, but I
Yeah.
guess this is the first time that someone has really gone in there in depth and followed some of these students around with a camera. And it, you know, there are moments of great happiness and relief. You know, you
Sure.
see some light at the end
But
of the
then
tunnel.
there's
and
the other side of the coin as
and then
well.
there's the other side of the coin and how really difficult that it is. And I've only seen one episode because it did debut last week. Best I can tell, and you can watch it at mtv.com, you can find it,
Right.
you know, on the web. Well, I watched it on my phone. I believe the second part will debut tonight. It's a 4-part docuseries. I don't believe you can click through and watch all 4 just yet. By the way, September is National Recovery Month, and MTV really wanted to reach a young target audience. And of course, the network has had success with the show 16 and Pregnant. But when
Right.
the filmmaker was doing this, MTV showed a lot of enthusiasm for really getting this in front of an audience that it might help. And again, you can watch this online, and there's a website. If you go to, there it is right there, 16andrecovering.com, has information about the show and a little bit of backstory, some extra interviews, and most importantly, perhaps, is how to get help if you need help.
And she's looking at a whole different way of teaching and interacting with these students that, you know, hopefully is something, you know, she hopes will be shared and will grow in other communities. It's what I've seen of it. It tears you up, it sets you back, it'll make you laugh, the whole thing. But the fact that MTV, you can watch it for free. It's important enough to them that you can watch it for free.
Exactly, you know, and she says that it's, in her opinion, she thinks we should really rethink the educational system in terms of dealing with some of these students who have issues with addiction, because she says, you know, we're just turning them into, we're kind of turning them loose into getting worse rather than getting better.
Well, she
and
said
one of the
that-
things is people just don't listen.
Yeah.
They just don't necessarily listen to them.
And she said that she just kept noticing in her career, students, I guess she would say, like from the back row, would just keep disappearing
Disappearing.
throughout school. and she decided to do something about it. And you'll see, there's a little tough love going on,
Oh,
very
yeah.
frank
Yeah,
discussions.
a lot of that.
So it's worth it. And again, hopefully, this can be kind of a benchmark for other people to follow.
Exactly, and she says if the real strict punishment was really the cure, we wouldn't have this problem now, would
Right,
we?
right.
Sending somebody out of school for several days is probably just sending him into an abyss somewhere. But anyway, it's worth watching if you have some time.
All right. Coming up, after a word from Plexiderm, we'll be back to wrap things up.
Yep, be right back.